let's talk now about summer hours. Some agencies go through summer hours. And by the way, I think it's a huge benefit. So here's what I want to say. I think that it's a great benefit as long as we're on track hitting our goals and we're not backlogged. Summer hours can actually confuse things a lot. So when we work shorter hours, people are very appreciative of it, but we're constantly running on backlog and we're constantly short-staffed. What ends up happening is people do get burned out too. So something that you're doing that you should have a positive effect tends to potentially have a negative effect. So a couple of thoughts on summer hours. If it's working for you, absolutely keep them. But I will say this, we've had agencies, as we've worked with them, have team votes where they actually got rid of summer hours because in addition to being short-staffed, now there's less work days. And they opted instead to take it during some of the less crazy times where they felt like, during Christmas, I could maybe sneak out a little bit. Or, what would be great is if I could take, the springtime off when my kids are in soccer and get out a little early. So you have flexibility to be creative. It doesn't have to be summer, right? Or sometimes people like to get home before it's dark in the winter time and maybe they're not great at driving. You can be flexible on the same concept but make it work better for your agency. So what I would say is if it seems to be causing more stress and chaos, could you put together a more creative option that still solves the same problem, giving a great benefit to your team that they appreciate? Or could you make it work where maybe it's part staff or once every 4 weeks you get to leave a little bit early? There's lots of ways to do it, but you have to check if the intention is really serving the agency. And if it's not, it might be time to relook at that. Any questions? Let us know, but take a look at those summer hours. If it's causing more hassle than it's worth, we might need to get more creative. So we know that summertime can absolutely kick an agency's butt. And that's because everything's happening. People are on vacation. A lot of agencies have a high renewal season between 7/1 renewals and just unpersonalized people buying homes. So it can be absolutely crazy, but it doesn't have to be that way. For agencies that have invested in our Apex time management program and our agency performance pack, they've learned the strategies they need to keep summer cool, calm, and collective. So if your agency is feeling this, there is no time like now to start this. Get ready before you go to the end of your rush with holidays and time off and everything that happens again. You can subscribe to our school for $245 a month and cancel anytime. You get our time management, sales training, reducing remarketing, how to cross-sell, and more. All our courses are in there, and we add a new one every quarter. So literally, you have nothing to lose. Our best tip, just watch it during your team meetings. Have a team meeting every week or every other week, digest the video, talk about it with the workbook, and then put that into play. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and click and get started today. We'll hopefully see you and welcome you as a new student in our Agency Performance Pack.